Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Vince Southblessed and these are development logs of my bot, the CrownRoot bot. It is a springboard into my transmedial universes, aka Metaverse. And in this video, basically 2 videos ago, I did a playthrough of one of the games that are on there called Teflika, and triggered the first game over that can happen right at the start just to test that it was working. And I had to clean up some bugs to get it to work. But once I did get it working, one thing that I seen that wasn't correct was what is called the legacies. So in the CrownRoot bot, there's a thing called legacies, and there's 2 different types of legacies. There are updated legacies and there are solidified legacies. So updated legacies are effectively a type of scoreboard. So currently in there, it's the most, there's things like the most steps, the most impact and that kind of stuff. And so then that will serve as a way of people being able to see the rankings. But then there's also solidified legacies. So basically these are one-off things, and once they're triggered, they're set in stone and they will always be there. And so in the future, I plan on having things that maybe are beneficial if you have a legacy, sometimes if there's certain legacies. But also the hope is that, you know, that at some point people care enough about the bot for it to matter. So imagine if there was something where it was like you were the first person to ever win a certain type of Fortnite match, and that was set in stone, that was always there to see. And at the beginning maybe people didn't care so much, but as it got more popular and all these other different modes and that kind of stuff, it was always set in stone that you've got that there. So basically in Teflika, this is the Teflika Prelude, the game. There's 20 different endings that you can get, and some of them would count as game overs and some of them would count as wins. But either way, it registers the legacy as the first person to get that. And so I saw that in the logs the actual legacy was set, but I didn't get a message as the user. And so what I want to test right now is one, because you should have got some EXP for getting that. So I want to first see whether I got the EXP or not. And then before I started this video, I just had a look at the code and did change one thing, which might solve the problem. So then I'm going to go in, get a different game over, and then see if it comes up. So first of all, let's check here. So right now, if I go down to the bot, so now I've got a bot channel just so I can fill this one up. If I go down here, go to see me, I will get my stats up, and we should see. So I have no EXP, which means it didn't give me the EXP either, which is actually a good sign, because it means that what I've done might actually be the fix for it. Because that's what I thought. So if I go to talk, and so this guy is now going to give me the chance to play, pick the narrative, Teflika. So welcome to Teflika. Let's get to the start. So boom, we read this one beforehand. So now rather than go into D and getting the game over straight away, let's step outside and embrace the morning. So here we go. Oh, so as you step outside, the sun's warm embrace caresses your skin and the gentle breeze whispers through your hair. The scent of home-cooked meals waft through the air, guiding you down an alley where life seems to hum with contentment. It's in this serene setting that you catch sight of an unfamiliar face. At first glance, their attire appears to fit the city's style, but something about the material seems off. Their clothing may look slightly more modest compared to the city's usual extravagance, yet their jewelry glistens in a way you've never seen before. This contrast piques your curiosity, drawing you in and compelling you to learn more about this enigmatic individual. Will you seize the opportunity and approach the stranger? So now I'm going to try and get the game over and try and remember it. So turn away and slowly back up towards them. So as you see here, we've got this face. Oh, what is that? I need to keep my phone on charge. One sec. Yeah, we're good. So, just before you're about to bump into them, you feel the heat of their gaze on the back of your head. You turn around and meet their eyes. How do you break the ice? How am I gonna get their gaze? Okay, jokingly say they look suspicious. But I think she might catch joke with that. I'm sure. Okay, let's see. Oh, I think that might have actually. The narrative might be wrong here, but let's see. They speak of a village on the other side of the place you refer to as the Spider's Web. Intrigued, you recognize this expanse as the area you've always called the Deep Forest. Without introduction or hesitation, they walk off. Yeah, no, that is right. What do you do as they walk off? So now let me shout at them to stay. There we go. Thank you for playing. So, with their back turned, they begin to walk away, and in a moment of sheer panic, you shout out in the middle of the street, attempting to catch their attention. However, your outburst only serves to draw the stress and smirks of onlookers, leaving you feeling utterly humiliated. The person you hoped would connect. Oh, okay. So yeah, I did that, but now I realized because I didn't reset it. Yeah, so that just worked, but actually I changed the code. But I didn't update the bot. So now that's going to give me another one. So now let's restart the bot. Oh. Okay, so the bot is restarted now. And yeah, so now I'm probably gonna have to get a different one to check it. Let's see, talk. So what I will do is I won't do the whole read on through. And we'll see. Ali, talk, play. Let's get this going. So, welcome to Taflika. So let's step outside. Trying to think the quickest way to. Oh, let's begin walking towards them. Let's just do this one again, even though we said we got the different. Feeling the playful spark, yeah, they so yeah. So I don't think I can game over from this one now. Just leave abruptly. So now we're here. So it's she's all good. Let me leave for the city. In the forest. B, let's go towards the sound, go towards, get back on route. Oh, we got an error. Okay. So yeah, no, I see that. That's just a straight up. Button 5 is not defined based on what? Taflika Convo 702. It's never as easy as you think. I thought this would be a quick one, but this is what it's all about. So, Convo. Okay, so I fixed that bug. Yeah, that was a complete a mistype. So that was a there was a few different options that it was doing its if statements with, and 2 buttons were incorrect. And I've also kind of tried to look. There is an earlier game over that I should be able to activate, so I'm going to try and do that one. Can't remember exactly how to do it, but I gotta leave her unimpressed. So let's go. Let's get outside. Oh, loading up, yeah. We're there. So let's do C, because I know that's a very impressive. And oh, that's a typo as well. That shouldn't say win. Let me quickly just get rid of. So what does it say here? This is just before you're about to bump. So we'll search that up. Let me do this one quickly. Yep, says that's meant to say D. Oh, there's another one here with the same D. All right, so in fact, well, let me just quickly check. So if this, I'm trying to get to J, introduce yourself to G, to G, and then all the rest of them go to F. Oh, I can go to F and get a game over. Okay. So what do I have to do? So if I go inquire. Oh, this is the same one. Well, at least I can check. See, this is probably not going to trigger it, but it's just going to say, so let's go walk. Ah, no. D, watch in silence. Is that going to, let me see. Let me just cheat and check. So what does this one say right now? It says, they speak of a village. They speak of a village. Okay, well, this is going to give me a game over here. Shout, and then we'll see. Yeah, so I got the game over, but this unique legacy has already been set, which is cool because it's showing that works, but I'm trying to actually view it. So let's wake and let's talk and let's try and get another one. So play, collection, start. There's another early game over, but I'm looking in the code and I'm thinking I might not have even given myself, so give me, I just want to look at it again because it's in here. See if there's any other earlier ones. Let me just get to the city as quickly as possible. Oh, wait a minute. So here's another one here, D. And this seems like, surely this might be a good. So in fact, let me just quickly do this one just before. And yeah, it just says win. You wouldn't actually win. What? That's super weird. It's saying win, but All right, let's try it. Say it was. Let's do D. Boom. Leave for the city. Boom. Get back to the root. Oh, we see now. Oh, that's wrong. All right. So eventually you arrive at medium village where so. So start. So boom, let's go out. And then let's do the. And then let's. Yep, and that says D's correct now. Saying okay, cool. And then let's leave for the city. And then let's get back on route for the city. And then okay, cool, there we go. And then let's ask what they're doing. Say goodbye. Ooh, what happened here? Okay, that's a wrong position. So it wanted, the position was 6B and it was 6. New position, load log, Tefliga, 6B, it wanted 6A. Start. Let's go see, step outside, turn away and back towards, introduce, say it was great to meet them, leave for the city, get back en route for the city. What did I say last time? Did I say ask what's wrong? Ask what's wrong. Say goodbye. Okay, run. So as you move in, power forward to the city. Boom. Okay. So now we're in the city. And if I say A, they should give me a game over. And what we're looking for now is we're looking for it to pop up to say that we've got a legacy, for it to say that we've got some experience, and for me to check and that experience be on there. So let's go A. Alert check. Oh, okay, what? So it's saying first Teflika prelude ending. So that looks like, so it didn't do it, but it's saying that's weird. It's because it's saying that it saved it, but then at the same time it's saying that It's saving it. Legacy save to the kingdom. Teflika prelude ending. First, but then, so why is it saying that it's already been set and then setting it? First Teflika prelude ending. Oh no, that does make sense. It just didn't work. So the first, so there's two that it's going for. One is that it's already someone completing the game generically. That one's already been set. Then it said legacy save to the kingdom, the new one, which was 17. But then it didn't send the message. Now, what I coded before seems to have needed to be done, but hasn't solved the whole thing. So here's what I'm not getting is... So basically, what happened initially with the code that I changed before I'd actually started this video is there were 3 checks after a legacy that I'd set to nulls, but then the nulls weren't set to let it ride through. They were just getting discontinued. So I set all of them so that if it was a null, that would be true. But then in the logic, the last check, which was a limit check, it's kind of like it needs to be false, because in that sense it's saying false, it's not at its limit, so continue. So that's what was happening there. So now I'm going to try and get the next game over that I can see, which shouldn't be too far from where we just got to. So let's see how quickly I can get there. See, so let's step outside, let's turn around and slowly back up. Let's introduce ourselves. Let's say we'll meet them again. Let's leave for the city. Let's get back en route for the city. Let's ask what's wrong. Let's say goodbye. Let's power towards the city. Let's now say boom. I'm gonna get let's just move. Okay, get in here. Let's get the code. Okay, so the code is 6186, and so now, oh, are we getting a crash? Boom. Let's see that. So the position is 8E, but it's actually 8D. So let's see what we can find there. It's good to find this. So 8E is actually 8. So let's, if we go to 8E, correct, 8E does say 8D. So thank you very much for finding that out. So let's try again. Boom. So let's go to play. Let's step outside. Let's turn. Let's introduce ourselves. Let's. So it's great to meet them. Let's leave for the city. Let's get back en route for the city. Let's ask what's wrong. Let's say goodbye. Let's power towards the city. Let's boom. Just move. It's still loading, eh? Let's get the oh, try to see, just loading up, try to give us the fake. So now the code is 8755. Let's leave. What? I just did this though. 2AE and this. Okay, let me check. Maybe there's more than one. I didn't. Oh, did it just not save? Oh, it just didn't save. All right. Let's double check. Let me just double check a couple more. FFF. GGG. 9B. CC. 10. All right. Cool. Let's hope this is it. Can't lie, this is making these videos it seems very forgiving, because for all these problems, every single step of the way there's been problems, but every single time it's kind of been clear what they are, and to a certain degree how I've coded it seems to be explaining to me each time what's actually going on. So it's actually probably more frustrating for you watching it than it is actually for me doing it, because yeah, these things seem to be getting clocked. So let's go to ask what's wrong. Say goodbye. Power towards the city. Boom. Move. Go. Get the register code. 9080. It's 9080. 9080. So boom. So now we've got to put the code in. Now I'm going to put in the wrong code. And then what we need to see now is it should come up with the game over, and we should get a message saying that we've got the legacy for, I think this is going to be ending 16, and that we got some experience points. So let's try it. Boom. Okay, so it didn't do it, but there's an error. And so that means at least I can go back and do the same game over again. So that is moving forward. So it can't read the property. See, that one was kind of deep, I'm not going to lie. Because I was thinking, nah, I'm not even going to say that I jinxed myself after saying it's all like going smooth and da-da-da-da. But actually raw was because of the way that I written the logs. What that actually was one space. There was a name that had an extra space on the end, and that's why it wasn't registering. But the way it was coded just led me back to it. So it's actually a testimony. That was kind of deep. So now I think we're going for the win, which ironically is a game over, but I think we're going to go for the win here. And this is going to be a nice moment. So let's get ourselves to the city and get this code wrong. And yeah, man, if you're watching this, you should just come and play this and actually like go through it, because I'm sure there's plenty of more bugs to be found. What's wrong? Say goodbye. Get to the city. Boom. Move. Okay. Get the code. Leave. 7812. So moment of truth. Not gonna do 7812, 7758. Let's see, walk on for it. What is this? Another? It just didn't save the last one. Didn't save. Sorry. When it's because it's hosting, I'll be changing the file, but then sometimes when I actually go back onto the hosting interface, it will be like, do you want to save it, rather than just saving it directly because I left it idle for too long. Bad cliffhangers and build-ups. Hopefully this narrative has a sufficient punchline, which would be it working this time. I'm not gonna lie. But I am glad that I make these videos, because you know, it kind of does help quantify it. Sometimes like this, I thought this was going to be quick, but then I kind of always know that, but it being recorded, help quantifying it, does kind of like help the satisfaction of getting it done, because I think it's a small thing and then it ends up being longer, but then when I'm recording it, I'm kind of self-aware in the third person, like, yeah, but actually it's because a lot of other stuff is getting clocked up whilst you're trying to do the one thing. So the actual thing takes however long it takes, but other stuff is getting cleaned up along the way. So yeah, I'm in the city. Boom. Move. Let's get the code. 9181. So not going to put 9181. Moment of truth. Oh, another error, yeah? Damn. So technically now I haven't actually done anything, but I did that weird saving thing, but that was on one file. Then the file that actually had the extra space, when I went back onto the hosting interface, it was just flashing up that file. I tried to open it up again, and then it opened up and it was the one where the space was gone. So, but who knows, maybe that's not the only space in it, because I might have copy and pasted, and so that one space that I found on that one, leave for the city. Say goodbye. Power. get the code. Code is 2413. So moment of truth 2413. So we're going to go 1138. Boom. Okay, there you go. First Teflika prelude ending. Experience 1. So, let me just quickly read these logs and see what it's saying. And so now it's saying that it's already set, but it's giving it to me. Oh, okay, so for some reason it goes and checks it again and then says it's already set. That's all right. So first prelude, Teflika prelude ending. So that's how you know you've got yourself a legacy. So now, I'm not gonna lie, I would really like it if this just worked. So now, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If this doesn't work, this is probably still the end of the video because that'll be the next thing. If we check, oh no, boom, there you go. EXP is there. So if you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. You know, subscribe if you want to see more. And as you know, as I go through this development, the Discord is in the description below. So come help me test out the bot, go through these narratives, and you know, be part of the progression that is happening. And I hope that you are having a blessed day.